Hi water signs, welcome to the channel. So today I'm going to do a reading, just a general reading to see what messages come out. This is for anybody who has water placements, so Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, Sun or Moon or Venus placements. This is for you, so general messages from the universe. I'm going to start with some non-tarot decks, then we'll move to the tarot after that to get a little bit more information. So let's get started. Let's pull a message card first. General messages for water signs, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Sun, or Moon, or Venus that watch YouTube. What messages do they need? Ooh. New career path. Set boundaries. Assert yourself. Long haul, the long haul. So you could be in for doing something new for a living, even just a new side job. Set boundaries and assert yourself sounds like it is actually something that you need to work on in conjunction. Those kind of go together. The long haul. You may have been in something for the long haul. It may feel like a long haul, or there may be a long haul ahead of you, but we're going to take a look at that a little bit further. Let's set this aside. Let's use the Cosmic Insights deck. Water signs, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Venus placements. Let's get a message from Cosmic Insights. Distance. You or your partner may be, you and your partner may be physically or emotionally distant. So if you are in a relationship with somebody, you may be distant from them for some reason. Okay, the Amira. Sun or Moon or Venus water placements. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Let's get the Amira. Young female, brunette female. So this could be you. This could be somebody that you know, someone that is involved in your situation. We'll look at that a little bit further. Young female, brunette female. Probably the same person, just two descriptors. Okay, let's take a look at the tarot. Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. Sun or Moon or Venus placements. And tarot. So for what's come out so far, it does sound like maybe there's something going on in a relationship. There's physical or emotional distance. Hopefully it's not a third-party situation with a young female, brunette female coming out. New career path is pretty straightforward. Maybe you need to... Sometimes it's not even doing something new for a living. It's just maybe getting a new job to feel refreshed. Working at a new place to feel refreshed. You may have felt like either the relationship or the job were a long haul, like a ton of weight on your shoulders, not particularly rewarding. You could feel like you're in something for the long haul. Okay, water signs, tarot messages. Hangman. That can be an energy of like sacrificing something for someone else. It can be an energy of being stuck. This card in particular, the way that it has been imagined by this artist always makes me think stuck on two people or stuck between two people. Empress, I think you're kind of standing in your power. She's got a magnifying glass in her hands, like really examining your life, really thinking about things, really looking at something very closely. Queen of Swords, what you're seeing may make you, assert yourself and set boundaries, because that's what the Queen of Swords does. Maybe that once you kind of look at this with this magnifying glass, you're going to have to become the Queen of Swords to deal with whatever you're seeing. You could be looking at a Queen of Swords who could very well be a young brunette female. Again, that could also be you. You could be the young brunette female. You could be looking at somebody else in very detailed ways, very investigative ways with that. magnifying glass. Somebody could be investigating you even. All right, water signs. Let's get some more tarot. We will clarify all of these too. So I have the Knight of Cups. That is energy of romance, energy of apologies, making amends. It's movement because it is a knight and they are on a horse. It's not fast movement though, but it's usually either a message about a romance or a message about an apology or making amends because it's the knight in shining armor type energy. Water signs. Too many there. Magician. So this is an energy of manifesting, standing in your power, using all the tools at your disposal. If it was in the reverse, I would feel like it was an energy of manipulation. There may be a romance that you would like to manifest or somebody who wants to manifest you. Let's see. One last card. Messages for water signs. Eight of Swords is an energy of being stuck in your head, just thinking, potentially not sure which direction to go. Could also be an energy of being paranoid about something, so concerned that you're making yourself, you know, almost like sick a little bit, but feeling trapped in your head. Essentially not a great place to feel, a great thing to feel. That could be related back to the long haul. If you're looking or thinking about a new career or just going to a new company, you could be overthinking that as well. You could be overthinking how to manifest a new relationship or a new job. Let's see here. I would like to clarify a few of these. You have the Hierophant on the bottom of the deck. That is, oh, Ten of Swords is under there. That's not good. So Hierophant is a committed relationship, a marriage, a traditional relationship situation. It's also the energy of like, I don't want to say mentor, but counsel. Like, you know, when you go to your, say you go to a minister or a counselor or a therapist, that's that energy as well. There may be somebody that you are seeking counsel from, a higher power, a friend, what have you, a professional, or this is an energy of a relationship. The Ten of Swords was underneath there. Could be the energy of a relationship ending, potentially because of distance. Although there's not a ton of cards in this tarot spread that talk about distance. So it could just be emotional distance rather than physical distance. And that could potentially be because you have set boundaries and asserted yourself, because we do have the Empress and the Queen of Swords here. Now, that does not have to be the same person. It doesn't even have to be you. It could be somebody that you're dealing with. We do have two women up here in the Amira cards, and we have two female energies in this deck, an Empress and a Queen of Swords. So take that for what you will, if that makes sense with your story. I just want to clarify a few of these cards. So let's clarify water signs tarot. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Venus. I want to clarify their tarot cards. Why the Hangman? Hangman? Hangman. I think there's somebody you want to see or meet or talk to, get together with. There's some air of like there's communication that needs to happen, but it's not happening because it's stuck in Hangman. Somebody you want to see, again, could be because they're at a distance, you can't see them. Empress, who or what is the Empress? Seven of Pentacles. I think this is the Empress with her magnifying glass is thinking very, very long and hard about what she wants to invest in. You may have already put a lot of time, a lot of energy into something, and now you're trying to determine, like, where do I go from here? This could be involved with the career path because it is Pentacles, although it doesn't have to be. It could be a relationship that you've invested a lot of time and energy in, and it's like, okay, this is 7 Pentacles. Is it worth going to the 10? Because, you know, sometimes you spend a lot of time with somebody. It doesn't matter if it's romantic or a friendship or whatever, and you think, do I spend more time on this person or do I not, kind of a thing. Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords. Ooh, flying cards. Queen of Swords. We had Temperance and the Queen of Pentacles. This just feels like an energy of someone who is very much in control, in their power. they're tempering themselves. I mean, the Queen of Swords is the ultimate energy of tempering yourself. This is somebody who is not emotional. They're very logical. They're very strategic in nature, intellectual. They temper their emotions very strongly. Queen of Pentacles, again, another energy of being very, not quite as elevated as the Empress, but very in control of oneself, very successful financially, that type of thing. So I do feel two female energies here, or, you know, not necessarily female in gender, but they're feminine energies. Knight of Cups. Six of Pentacles. This is giving to a relationship or giving to a romance in some way, moving a romance forward by giving to it. So there could be someone in your life you want to give to. Also could be somebody stringing somebody along. This could be breadcrumbing. So if there's distance and there's either physical or just emotional, somebody could just be stringing somebody along in a romance. Magician. Magician. Four of Rods, that is living together, marriage, big celebrations like weddings and that type of a thing. Came out clarifying the Magician. So you may be hoping to manifest a marriage with somebody, or they're hoping to manifest a marriage with you, or a living situation. Eight of Swords. Why is the Eight of Swords here? Eight of Swords. This is overthinking how to make somebody an offer in love, or how to get love or give love. Just trapped or stuck on some kind of love situation. This feels almost maybe potentially different than the manifesting, you know, Four of Wands energy. So there could be two different people here that you're interested in, or that are interested in you. One's trying to figure out how to offer a cup of love because it's brand new. One may be trying to figure out or manifest a serious relationship with you, vice versa. You could be thinking about these two things, like, do I manifest a serious relationship with this person, or do I go over here and have this new cup of love with this other person? This Hierophant, Ten of Swords on the bottom, makes me think that there is some kind of relationship that may be ending, probably because of distance, potentially because of setting boundaries and asserting yourself. So what I would say, water signs are usually pretty kind, pretty empathetic. I mean, depending on what else you have in your chart, but if you have a lot of water, you're wired a little bit like that. They don't tend to set boundaries. They don't tend to assert themselves. They can if they need to, obviously. But so this may be that you're finally doing that, and that is causing potentially some kind of relationship to end. So you now may be thinking about your other options, like, who do I want to manifest for a spouse? Or who do I want to make a new offer of love to? Or flip it if you think this is someone else's energy towards you, basically. You could be thinking about two females. That could be why they came out. There just could be two females in this situation in some way or another. Three of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. That could be collaborating, cooperating, building something with someone. Could be like working on a new, going to school and learning new skills for your new career path. Educating yourself in something that you might want to deviate off into, even as a side job. I want to clarify young female and brunette female with this other deck. Oh, actually, I take that back. Sorry, my apologies. I'm going to use this deck. Young female, brunette female. Clarify the young female. Clarify the young female. Justice. Brunette female. Nine of Rods. Nine of Wands. I would say there's someone here who is hurt and someone here who needs to give the other person justice. So you have two feminine energies. One came out with the Justice card. One came out with the Nine of Rods. Nine of Rods is the wounded warrior. That's somebody who's on the defense. They've been hurt by someone. Justice is someone who should be making something right, righting something. So if that doesn't apply to your situation, then don't take it. Just leave it for someone else. It could be for another water sign. But for somebody out there, someone's been hurt and somebody needs to make amends. So it could very well kind of be this Empress versus Queen of Swords situation. What do we want to clarify a little bit further? I'm curious what the long haul, this has been bugging me, this message card. The long haul, why is the long haul here for water signs? What's the long haul here? Hierophant again. So again, could be a traditional marriage that you've been in, a traditional commitment. The Fool. So you could have been in a relationship for a really long time, and you are really hoping to start something new. Or whoever you're dealing with has been in a relationship for a really long time and has been looking to start something new. That's kind of reflective of these two things. Do you continue to manifest a long-term relationship, or do you make a move on something new, which looks like you're thinking about it or someone else is thinking about it with you? Could be that there's an existing relationship that both of you are giving very minimally to, with that Six of Pentacles, Knight of Cups. Somebody could also be giving to more than one person, that combo. Distance, physical or emotional. So this is for, just water signs in general. I'd say there are several different stories here, but the overarching thing is it feels like you are needing to set boundaries, assert yourself, possibly decide between maintaining a long-term relationship and starting something new. There may be somebody here that's been hurt by you, or you have hurt, or has hurt you, that needs to make amends. There's definitely an air of standing in one's power and an air of deciding if something is worth continuing to invest in. Pausing, thinking, investigating. Do I continue to invest in this thing, whatever that thing is? Job, romance, it's going to be different for everybody. Both paths came out in the cards. So water signs, that's what I have for you. Hopefully that is helpful, and I will see you next time.